So our next performer's been here a few times. It's a little different than what you've seen so far in a great way. So let's hear it for Chris Swanson.
How you guys doing tonight? So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I don't play any instruments, so I'm going to try and make you guys laugh a little bit. My doctor said I needed to give up drinking. I've been sober a week now. So if I'm not funny, I'm never going to a health professional again. So anyway, I just got back from West Virginia. Interesting fact about West Virginia: English is not the native language in that country. Yeah, I did a set down there. I hope you guys are a better crowd than they were. I did a show at this mental hospital called WVU. It was really wild. They had like a football team and everything. It was really creepy. They had brochures with people smiling. Anyway, so it came to my attention recently that girls really like to use the word abandoned, but nobody told me that they don't know what it means. So this girl the other day, I was asking her, I was like, hey, how are you and Rick doing? How's that going? She said, no, fuck Rick. He totally fucking abandoned me. And I was like, oh my god, like that's really serious. I mean, he abandoned you. What the hell? What happened? She said, well, we were at this bar, and I told him to wait outside the bathroom, and he totally just went back to the bar. And I said, oh no, that's not being abandoned. You weren't abandoned at all. She said, no. I mean, I couldn't even handle it. I was like, so what'd you do? She said, well, I got in my car and I left him there. And I was like, okay, I see what's happening. I think we've discovered the root of the problem. So anyway, I was at my girlfriend's funeral the other day. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. My ex-girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend anymore. And this old lady came up to me and she was like, oh, it's such a shame. She was so pretty. And I was like, yeah, you do the face. And I was like, wait, but that's like a shitty, that's all you got? It was a shame because she's pretty? What about the, like, you could have said, oh, she was so talented, or oh, she was only 15, or she was disease-free, or, any of those things would have sufficed. And then I started thinking, like, okay, so it's a shame because she's pretty, but what if she were ugly? Would you say anything at all? So then I was thinking it would be, she would just kind of come up and say, oh, it's such a shame. So anyway, I want to share with you guys, I'm going to sit down for this one. This is going to be a little intimate moment with you guys. My psychiatrist said I need to start writing letters to people who have wronged me. So, this is to my 3rd grade teacher. Dear Mrs. Bieland, why did you tell me that I goes before E except after C? That shit isn't even close to true and it never has been. You are a maniac. P.S. Christopher Columbus was a rapist. So I showed this letter to my friend and he was like, dude, I hope you didn't send that yet. That's not how the rhyme goes. And I was like, well, then what, how does it go? He said, well, there's a whole other part that says, or when sounded as A, like in neighbor or way. So we're at square one. Dear Mrs. Bieland, why the fuck did you leave out that last part? My friend was so good. I have no idea what he just said, but I'm wondering why I never learned it. Also, he confirmed that Columbus was in fact a rapist. Thank you, folks. My name's Chris Swanson. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're so fucking funny.